Today we're going to use the contract support mashup. In your search bar, type in the word contract, enter, and select our mashup. To search right now, I'm going to use a salesperson's number and go ahead and use CK8. Now I know the account number I want to use. I'm going to go ahead and look it up. It is with Forma Construction. Now I can see that the one that is at status 20 will be my open one. I can also double check. Here we go, 539, and it matches. From here I can check out the financials. I can see that it is a progress payment, so we can order and then bill them for it. And we also have the address for the location of the project. I'm going to go down to order data, and now we have an input of everything that has been ordered on the job. If you'd like to select and filter your options, go ahead and click filter. Now sorting order is still going to be your inquiry panel. We like to keep ours at 80 for contract reconciling, and then the panel is correct. So let's say you want to see what is just not on your account. These are the items that you do not have. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to select status 22, filter to 22, and hit apply. Now we'll click filter options. Let's see if we change this panel. Hit apply. And this is everything that is not here for this job. From here on, I can go ahead and right click. I could export all of this to Excel. You can use a format. You can export the text, and we'll get into that later on. So right now, let's look at a supply chain. Supply chain shows you the purchase order. Okay, so we've selected our advanced Tabco item. We can go ahead and see the supply chain from here. This bottom line, here is our customer order number. We've placed it in warehouse 999. Now moving on up, this is our purchase order number. We see that it is line 2 on the purchase order, and it is also going to be dash warehouse 999. To see a little bit further, you can select order details, but let's move on to purchasing company. With vendor information in our purchasing tab, we have a product group tab. Anytime you see our product group number, it will be highlighted. So when you place an order for this item, ADV will be your product code. This supplier number, 354, is also how you look up invoices. Now moving on, here's our supplier tab. We see that they are next gen. Again, we have product code highlighted. You'll be using ADV. You can get in contact with the factory right here and fax something over as well. Moving on to supplier email, you can now see where your purchase orders are sent to. This is something that is very convenient when tracking your order. Now, supplier text, sometimes there's information about prepaid freight, and then we also have a supplier search tab. You can also change your filter options. Let's do a search key. So let's say that I want to see information. So I'm going to go ahead and type in EAP. Apply. Now here we have supplier information for Eagle Manufacturing Company. We see that we have a 2-year warranty, we have special nets, prepaid freight at $4,500 net, and we also see where the purchase orders are going to. Lots of different options in here to get in contact with the factories. From that, we can look up items. This is handy when checking stock. We can go in, we have the information. Anita McDowell is the purchasing agent. And I can also see how many we have in the warehouses. So I know in Tacoma we have 2. We can scroll down, keep going, and we see that we have 116 of them in our distribution center. Perfect. Salesperson list is also handy. This we can go ahead and we can type in a person. So for contract, we're always starting with C. Enter, and now here are all of our contract codes. This is the easiest I've found to search for sales accounts. Searching by name isn't as friendly, but if you want contract, go for C. If you're working with a manager, you can type in M. Working with a territory person, hit C, front counter, F, and so on and so forth. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know. Thanks so much.